What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. If you're watching very quickly on the replay, we got the free Amazon class going down in an hour and a half. We were diving into a bunch of the stuff today. We got some crazy back to school game for you guys, so make sure you're signed up. See you guys here in like 90 minutes for that, and let us know what we can help you out with.
All right, cool, sweet. What up, Nathan? Cool. All right, sweet. We'll give a sec, let some people jump in here as well. But like Warner was saying, this will be the best free Amazon content you ever see on the internet. I will guarantee that for you because no one gives away more than us, and we only give away some of the stuff we give away tonight during the masterclass tonight. So 7 p.m. Eastern, free live training. Make sure you get registered for that. Links in the bio here. And any way we can help you all out, let us know because we would love to.
What up, Angel? How we living? See you in 90 minutes. I will see you there, Jordan.
Facts. Oh yeah, let's get it, Jordan. Yeah. And then you guys hopping in on the gram and TikTok as well. We got the free class going down tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Mi amigos. To jamming with y'all here. Let's get it. All right, my audio sound good?
It changed. It's a little weird. You changed something.
Ooh. Oh, well, I plugged in the mic. Yeah.
Okay, it's better now.
Okay, let it took a sec to get warmed up. But yeah, what's up, y'all on the gram here too? All right, cool. I'm experiencing a recurring issue where FBA orders are getting canceled on Tarte. I assume you mean Tarte or Target. I didn't know Tarte cancels, but Target totally cancels. Try the gift card, but unfortunately, Target is one of the sites that does ban pretty frequently, man. So you're probably not really going to have much luck there.
They're not super reseller friendly. Luckily, there's no real way to like create margin at Target, so it's not really that big of a loss.
Yeah, it's just kind of like the price is the price, which leads to a little bit more price tanking, or actually a lot more.
I think you can get like the Circle card, but there's no point in doing that if they're going to cancel you.
Yeah, gift cards too are cool in there. I'm registered. Yeah, tap in with us, man. 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna put you guys on heavy. You guys on TikTok too. Don't forget about that as well. And any questions y'all got, let us know. What does SellerAmp do? Yeah, so SellerAmp is the profit calculator tool that's going to show you basically how much profit you're going to make based on the different fees and sales tax and Amazon fees. A big issue a lot of people make is factoring in sales tax twice. So make sure you only do it in your SellerAmp settings. And when you put it in the profit calculator, you include the item's cost without sales tax because SellerAmp is factoring in on the back end there.
That's hard mode right there.
Yeah, and I think unfortunately a lot of people made that mistake, and that's on us obviously to illustrate that better and everything. SellerAmp, yes, the GOAT. Appreciate you, Matt. Man, you haven't even been through this back to school season with your boy yet, man. You see nothing yet, man.
We got a lot of rookies of the year about to pop up.
Facts. That's a good.
They're starting to show themselves.
Yeah, facts. That's a very, very good. Very good point.
Back to school into Q4 is where it happens for all the rookies of the year.
Gets so much easier this time of year, right? Yo, Flips for Miles on my FIP. Yeah, Zach, what up? Dude, Zach, oh my gosh, good times, man. Good times. I'm still having trouble hiring long-term VA proc sourcers. Any advice? Yes. So Warner's, the king of this kind of stuff, Warner. So you want to talk about how to get good sourcing VAs that'll be with you for the long term?
Yeah, it just comes down to hiring the right people and then incentivizing them correctly. So initial process, just test them out for a week, go through a nice interview process, talk to them, make sure you get along with them, that type of thing. And then you just show them exactly how you'd source your favorite stuff to source. You're not trying to say, hey, have fun, bye, go figure out something, right? You show them exactly how to source your favorite stuff. You get to go figure out new stuff, and then the business grows from there, right? And then on the like compensation end, just make sure you pay them well. Profit share is a really good idea in terms of like whatever they make for you, you can pay them a percentage of that. That way they're not encouraged to like double dip and all that type of stuff, and everybody's incentives are the same. You want profit, so should they.
Yeah, so it makes sense that obviously compensation would go up over time, but what are some of the intro rates in terms of like profit share VAs will get? Or is that the kind of thing you would wait to give to someone once they've proven themselves?
Yeah, there needs to be a minimum for how much you're going to start paying them out. Yeah. So usually if they start doubling their salary, they're going to start being eligible for bonuses after that. Cool. So you run the numbers, you say, all right, your ASIN's made $2,000 profit. You're probably going to be on a little bit of a lower percentage bonus just because that's usually only a little bit over doubling, and then you scale it up from there.
Cool. Okay, sweet. And so what Warner's talking about there, guys, is basically hiring people in like the Philippines or Morocco, Bangladesh, or India, places where the US dollar goes really, really far to source products for you. Basically, yeah, Nathan, we got you, man. Nathan, that's a cool car. Is that a Lambo in your profile pic? You got a Lambo, but you're It's oh shit, man, that might be a WRX. I don't know. But yeah, either way, it's definitely not a Lambo. But did you create SellerAmp? So no. However, we are part owners of SellerAmp. So the man Al, who we'll actually be seeing in person for only the second time this year at ASD this week, he created SellerAmp. FBA Elijah, my dog in the building. Good to see you here, family. Good to see you here, family. Okay, here we go. First Q4, what type of product should I start focusing on sourcing wise, or is it just whatever I find profitable? Yeah, it's whatever you find profitable, man. Right. So for example, pretty often these days, we're getting asked like, what should I source for back to school from people who don't really have sourcing abundance yet? That's going to take time. Right. So focus on whatever you can find profitably. However, obviously, backpacks are going to sell better than they ever do right now. Soccer gear is going to sell better than they ever do right now, right? And everything. So that makes the most sense. For Boxum, does that mean we cannot include any mixed SKU boxes? Oh no, you can, man. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
That's the whole point. It makes that all easier for you. Yep.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So you'll see when you go into the bulk assign, Jeff, you'll be able to configure different boxes differently. If you're ever unsure of that, man, you're obviously deep in the tool, which is fire. Thanks for trying it out and everything, man. Hit up support@boxum.com. We'd love to help with that further as well. Okay, you guys on TikTok tapping in. We just got a flurry of people. We got a free live masterclass going down in an hour and 24 minutes. We're gonna put you guys on a ton of game. Both beginner stuff and advanced stuff in terms of maximizing the next 45 days with back to school, which is the second biggest time of the year.
Bye. Yeah, what's up, Vanessa? Is there a way on the listing to see how many times a seller has sold a specific item? Not necessarily. You could look at like the data offers on Keepa for that, but that's not even official. Like if they have max order quantities, that's not going to tell the truth.
Yeah.
So just kind of look at the listing as a whole. I don't even like people, like a lot of beginners started asking me recently, like, what about this seller that has 50 in stock? Like it doesn't matter. We don't even look at that anymore. It's just like what's the trajectory of the competition, and then keep that in mind.
Yeah, because you'd think theoretically that would make a lot of sense, but the way people hide their stock counts, you're seeing people having one of stuff all the time, or one of stuff all the time, when really it's like 50. They just have their stock counts hidden, which all of you guys should do too, as well. But if a seller has too many, the Keepa chart's going to look bad, and you're not even going to like that SKU in the first place. How much money do you recommend having to do FBA? Like 1 to 3K to get started with. I actually got started selling used books, which takes significantly less money than that and everything. But 1 to 3K for arbitrage, man.
Yep. What up, Travis? For online jobs, do you pay the monthly fee plus the VA? The VA salary is separate, so like you can cancel the subscription if you have a VA and you're not going to use it again that month.
Yeah, I think I've like restarted and canceled that like 7
past
4 years. Yeah, you just
I hire enough people that it's worth keeping, but if you like if you just get it for a month or two out of the year when you're hiring, then roll with that.
You excited for ASD? Thomas, you said you weren't going, I thought, right? Are you going, Thomas? I'm about to dunk on you if so. What about online arbitrage? Yeah, exactly, man. So 1 to 3K, right? So $40 a month for your Amazon seller account, $20 a month for SellerAmp, $20 a month for Keepa, Boxum for FBA shipments, and then the rest for inventory, pretty much. The occasional supplies as well too.
Is $200 a good amount to start with? Probably not, man. Probably like hit the thrift stores, start honestly hit the 9 to 5, all that kind of stuff. Grind your money up a little bit. Anything service based is a good idea too.
Yeah,
you can go like you see like power washing, that type of stuff, or you can do like
used books,
online stuff.
That'll teach you a lot too. Used books on Amazon.
Flip cheap stuff. If you want to be in the like reselling business, then just flip cheap stuff. Yeah.
Thinking about it, Vietnam trip kind of flopped. Damn, you got the IP complaint on the Vietnam trip, man. So you can you got the IP complaint on the Vietnam trip. Yeah, I'd say just coupon the ASD is free, right? And then you run the the hotel loop with the boys. Maybe you stay on FBA Jimmy's, spare couch or whatever.
Are you volunteering his hotel room?
No. I'm just saying. Because you guys hiring. For what, Timothy? Textbook season's coming, low key. Do I have to keep the SellerAmp or the all right? Not exactly sure what you mean, Queso Mia.
At this point in the journey, do you still do storefront stalking? Yeah, anytime you're trying to like quickly see what the best stuff from a certain brand is, it's storefront stalking is the way to do it. Especially if you're trying to learn anything new. Like, when I'm looking at categories I'm not as used to, if I'm looking at like auto and that type of stuff, I don't know what I'm looking at, manually sourcing through a bunch of stuff. So I look at storefronts.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And so, like, say you want to find a bunch of good back to school leads, look up like Puma backpacks and Storefront stock those sellers because we know those listings are going to be popping off this time of year. Right. And you can learn a lot from looking inside the storefronts of those sellers, which can be pretty advantageous.
For sure. Can you explain more about shipping your stuff to a sales tax free prep center? Yeah, Vanessa, you just put it on. You just like ship it, right? So it's just the shipping address. You keep the billing address, whatever it is now, and then yeah, prep center take care of the rest. You don't have to do anything special to not pay sales tax. Like the websites do it automatically.
Nah, nothing automated is gonna work for sourcing. You just want to be using Seller and Keepa for that kind of stuff. What's up, Myra? Jay Barlow, should I polybag items to Amazon if I have a lot of one small item? Amazon's probably going to require that, man. So, presumably, yeah. And you can find FBA prep guidelines like pretty easily on Google for different types of categories too. A little bit of wholesale, Vanessa, but predominantly online arbitrage.
Yep. Oh.
What have you learned from running your own software company? Yeah. So basically, like when you run the Amazon business, you don't really see what's going on as much because a lot of like the Amazon business, like the prep center or Amazon actually handling stuff for you. Obviously, you have to do a ton of work, but like running Boxum with, adults who work there and everything, right? You get to see and kind of be involved a lot more in the process necessarily because I can't code, right? Same way I can't be at the Amazon warehouse processing inventory. They do that for you, but with Boxum, it's a lot more hands-on. We actually get to see that process. It's pretty cool and definitely good, great learning experience so far too. Ooh, okay, here we go. Thoughts on review count affecting no buy box listings? Customers are more likely to choose with better reviews. You can't do anything about that though. You know what I mean? So you can't worry about it. Like theoretically, obviously you want to make sure you do as much as possible, but very rarely will even delivery dates be similar unless it's like a super populated no buy box listing.
Yeah. Optimal caffeine level 0.
Yeah.
survive on the mission.
The mission. Yes, Porter. Yes. Any tips on the first product I have my account already? Yeah, dude. So you probably have some books at the crib, honestly. Sell those to start because those are going to be an auto ungate. And then go out to your local discount stores and definitely tap in with us to the free class tonight as well at 7 p.m. Eastern as well. Optimal seed oil level 0. Yeah, you gotta make sure you price tank all the seed oil listings,
except for those the burnt pretzels, right?
That was tragic. Yeah, that's facts. That's absolute facts. What's the free Amazon class going to feature in? Yeah, so Vanessa, it's going to be a lot of good just beginner setup information, and then some like I literally promise like some really really good back to school info. So we have sections specifically on back to school, specifically on merchant fulfilled, on shipping, and just kind of like really going to bring you guys up to speed on a lot of applicable back to school stuff. And all of this is going to most of it is going to transfer to Q4 as well. So definitely make sure you tap in with us on that stuff.
Yep. Now's the time of year to really like start locking in. Back to school is like is your training grounds for Q4 if you use it correctly.
Yeah.
If you wait until Q4, then Q4 is the training grounds, and you don't get a chance to really swing for the fences for another year.
Yep. What Sierra to find procs? Not sure what that is. Is there a way to hide your stock quantity amount? Yes, Dallas. Google how to hide how to set max order quantities for Amazon FBA.
Yep. Can you add a variation to listing? It can be kind of tricky, Patrick. You can do it though. If you look up, I have like a thread. If you look up like fields of profit variations on Twitter, you'll find the thread on it.
Fire.
It can take a lot of like forcing stuff down if you don't own the brand registry though.
You'll be at ASD. Yes. So we'll be at ASD. And we have a free networking event on Monday night at 6 p.m. So in 6 days, we'll tap in with you guys and see a shitload of you guys in person too, which will be pretty fun as well. Do you ever decline refunds if the customer messes up the item? Yes, absolutely.
Yep. That is correct, Margarita, which is why I have not used those brands.
Yeah, that's why we say it.
Yeah, that's why we don't use them as like look at the recent videos. We don't use those brands anymore.
Yeah, and either way, it's all conceptual.
Same process.
There's literally millions of brands on Amazon, and the same exact way you find one product, same exact way you find another product, right? It's just saying, okay, what are good Amazon listings? Where are those products being carried? And how can I make those items profitable? Sierra.com. Oh, yeah, that's a good site. I found some really good Carhartt leads on there. Started the roadmap in February, did 3.5K profit this month. Next goal 7. That's an absolutely beautiful thing right there. Good work. Box. Oh, damn. Island Boy. Island Boy. Are you in Canada or the UK? Where are you based, Island Boy? Because, yeah, Boxem is only USA currently.
Yep. How much value for requesting reviews from your buyers? It's useful to get your first review. That'll give you like a small buy box boost, but after that, it doesn't matter at all. You can actually go in on the the manage orders tab. There's a button that says request feedback on every order. You can just hit that until you get one, and then it doesn't really matter. It can help a
you
little
should
bit.
do it regardless. You can automate it. We're gonna make or you're gonna be able to automate. So we're gonna have a review requester in Boxem too. Boxem is the seller. Should I keep up? Yeah. So keep Seller Amp and Boxem. So Seller Amp and Keepa for product research, and then Boxem is for managing your business, listing inventory, and shipping inventory to Amazon FBA a lot easier. U.S. Virgin Islands. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. All right.
You're
Island
probably
Boy,
selling in the U.S. market then still.
Yeah. Island Boy,
Yeah,
you'll be able to use it with that. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, Island Boy, you weren't lying about being an Island Boy. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Okay. What are your thoughts on this, Warner? Here.
So product has all FBM sellers, no FBA sellers. It's either hazmat or it's a big opportunity for you to FBA it and hog a bunch of buy box.
Bro, yeah.
With that many FBM, I bet it's hazmat though. So like on Seller Amp, it'll show you in the alerts tab if it's dangerous goods or not.
Thomas says, Warner, everyone needs to tap into the live training. Miles and Warner truly changed my life. Yeah, dude, I'm a bust this dude in volleyball next week too, as well, or pickleball. Yeah, that's a good point. If it's all FBM people in general, it's a great opportunity for you to FBM or to sell at the moon via FBA as well. And in terms of like back to school and stuff, like we're getting to the point where you should predominantly be FBMing if other people are FBMing on those ASINs. If other people are not FBMing on those ASINs, you're probably going to have to FBA, or you're actually almost certainly going to have to FBA those SKUs, but you could test for 48 hours, you know?
Tyler, do 15K a month pressure washing. That's what's up, man. Yeah,
dude,
keep that rolling.
That too, Tyler. That's fire.
Put a little bit of that capital in the product so you can hang out a little bit more while the sales roll in, and just gradually work off that. That's awesome.
Not volleyball, bro. I'm actually nice. No, I'm going to have Pete's flips at the net with me, right? Steven manning the back. We're going to have no problem. You're going to have Q up there with you. Q and Gym Body Benz.
It's also going to be like 105. So like somebody's gonna die. I don't think somebody's going to die on the front lines.
Last year how there was the hurricane?
Yeah, it was raining in Vegas.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Yeah, it was like 75. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Cool. All right, sweet. So we got an hour and 13 minutes till the free class. Tap in with me right there for billing, but not when I tried to add address to create shipment. Well, you're not shipping product from the Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
You're shipping, or Island Boy, are you trying to do that? Or Island Boy, where are you shipping from and to? Yeah, that would be super expensive.
Get a prep center, and then just your prep center can use it for you.
Just two more questions. Yeah, Vanessa, keep tapping. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Yeah. Yes, look, Patrick, you've been a G on Twitter too.
Lost FBA box. You'll do it through Seller Central typically, Patrick, unless UPS admitted to losing it, and then it's a UPS claim. But yeah, it's probably through FBA. You submit your invoices, that type of thing.
Yep, just followed you. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, we got tap in with us for the free class today, y'all. As well, I feel like genuinely excited that some of y'all are going to be able to, or a lot of you guys that show out, or all of you guys that show out are going to be able to see a ton of really, really good info. Do you guys recommend any, I don't know what you mean by that. Should I visit prep centers in person? If you can visit your prep center in person, it high key means you probably don't need one because it probably means you live in a sales tax free state. Yeah, I mean, if you're, I think
it builds the relationship. Yeah, no reason not to. If you're that close.
All the different sourcing methods. So boom, manual sourcing, which is the most profitable but the hardest. Storefront stalking, which is the least profitable but the easiest, right? Leaf sourcing, which low-key might not even be the right term. I just remember Dylan Carter saying it all the time back in the day. That's where you just search like Puma soccer on Amazon and see what the Amazon algorithm is promoting, aka what sellers are making cash on. Right. Then there's some automated ways to do it too, but those are way harder. Am I adding the wrong address? Island Boy, if you're not it depends where you're shipping from. I doubt you're shipping from the U.S. Virgin Islands to the States, man. That'd be really, really expensive. Will we see more back to school sales soon? Yeah, they haven't even really started yet.
I haven't seen any. Yeah, it was Prime Day, and then the websites usually they'll run those big sales once a month, and then every couple weeks you get like a smaller sale. So we're due for a smaller sale. I'd say probably next week.
Any Boxum coupon code? So yeah, the Boxum launch sales in the last couple of days. So like technically Boxum, if you want to get a free trial right now, not only can you try it for free, obviously, it's also at a discounted rate if you want to continue from it too.
Yep. You did drop shipping on it. You're lucky you didn't get banned, Tyler. If you're doing some drop shipping, then
3 years.
but
ago.
yeah, get back into it. Do some OA. Yeah. Good. So you got it. You know how to do the run the game. Now just come back and do it by the book. Follow the rules a little bit.
Cool. Appreciate the free chat. Yeah, test that shit out, man, for sure. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, we're not recording it, Zion. It's just live exclusive.
Yeah, and you guys are in for a treat, seriously, tonight. Bring your notebooks, fellas, boys and girls. Bring your notebooks. We're gonna put you guys on a ton of game tonight. What's the lowest amount of sellers listed on an OA proc you've gone on to? Saw approximately only 4 sellers, but got sketched out. Dude, JMac, man. I mean, there's listings with 0 sellers that are phenomenal. You know, using Keep a Prog Finder, which we're going to show you guys how to use tonight, you can look for only 0 competition listings. However, you need to make sure that people have made money on that brand in the past, man. That's going to be the key.
Yep. When Amazon's on the listing, shows they're hogging the buy box 1% to another seller. So they're probably not making any sales unless you go and see the buy box has been suppressed recently. So like look on the counts. If the offer count's moving around a lot. So look at the buy box line on Keepa and see if it's ever been under Amazon or there's been no buy box line.
Facts. How to ungate Crayola? Yeah, go to any big website. Walmart, Target, Crayola.com, Kohl's is where I actually used, and buy 10 and then submit that purchasing documentation to Amazon here. Freight forwarding tips. Honestly, don't have much experience with
for
that.
Private label,
yeah. Like, we just talk about like flipping shit, honestly. What up, Peter?
New to FBA, you'd like to know how you ship to Amazon with new fees. Yeah, Paul, just you'll ship it all through Boxum. It'll help you kind of go through that process easier. If you're doing big shipments, then you can do optimized is like the setting you'll want to use. If you're doing smaller ones, you probably want to do placement fees.
And it got declined. Nope. So they told you to not apply again with the same info. Luckily, you can very easily change up that file and keep applying. More info on examples of catch-all. Yes. Okay, cool. So Myra, go to Dick's Sporting Goods and scroll all the way to the bottom of the web page. You'll see a 10% email sign-up code right there. And then with 10% email sign-up code, you can use the catch-all email, which you can set up via Namecheap to loop that again and again, basically.
You recommend selling US as a Canadian? Yeah, most Canadian sellers, they'll end up making their first couple sales in Canada and then just moving to US. There's a little more opportunity, a lot more high volume listings in the US, but there's definitely, I know some Canadian sellers who are crushing it though. It seems like the ceiling is a little lower in the Canadian market.
Because there's less volume on a lot of SKUs. It's the same amount of time to find them, if not more, but you get less.
If you're a Canadian seller doing like 30K a month, you have like the 100K a month US scale equivalent basically.
When will Boxum add access to secondary users? I'm not gonna lie. Danny had said we might push that today. So, and can you check if that's actually out now? I haven't checked with the team yet, but there's a chance that shows today actually. Right there, because I know it was ready. Let me see. Let me check the.
I think it's already in our account, so it wouldn't matter if you check it.
No. That I'm not checking the account. I'm checking with the team. See if we push that. Yeah. Let's see.
Unlimited phone numbers for Lupin. Text now or Google Voice. Product hunting criteria. Yeah, you can. I have a checklist you can download. Let me find the link for you real quick.
When sourcing, how do I know how much of a product to buy? You test super light, right? And then over time, you're going to scale it up as you get data back on your purchase in terms of like how good they were or not good, right? Has a percentage. It's a dash, no percent that one isn't even selling. Vanessa, focus a lot less on the percentage and way more on the offer count movement, because the percentage doesn't take into account how long a listing's been around.
Yep. Yeah, especially on Keepa. The seller amp variations grabs the most recent one, so it's a better gauge of actual recent sales, but it's always good to see like new sellers hopping on and off, all that good stuff.
Brennan, check out go to support at boxum.com. Force of habit. Yeah.
I've done that before, yeah.
Demo too, but yeah. Support at boxum.com.
Can you use Costco as a way to get? I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
assume you mean ungated. Yeah, for sure.
for sure. Yeah,
That's
any big retailer.
biggest wholesaler in the country. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh yeah. For known procs need any permissions? Yeah, that's fine, man. Just search on YouTube flips for miles ungating, and you'll find a nice ungating tool that'll help you get that done quick and easy. Where do you buy your procs? Big retail websites, Kohl's, Walmart, Target, anywhere they're selling name brand procs if the margin makes sense, right? Typically, the way you find them when you're a beginner is you do what's called storefront stalking. So you look inside the storefronts of other sellers and you Google those products, figure out what websites carry them, and then look for profitable opportunities basically based on how much these retailers are selling them for.
Yeah, yeah. And if you want to see that all that in action, make sure you're on the class here in about an hour. We're gonna be diving into a bunch of stuff that's useful for you there.
Oh,
We
big time.
capitalized on the GPU shortage a couple years ago. I only bought like one or two.
That's
It wasn't
to get them though.
you had to like be like botting and that type of stuff. I've just never been about that type of
Which
stuff.
totally does work. Yeah,
It
like there's
definitely
so
works,
many
yeah.
ways to do it. Like literally, like I only sold a couple pools. Pools were like a
Yeah.
ridiculous loop a couple years back.
I think it's a little less effective than it used to be. A lot of sites have caught on to that type of stuff, but
Technology,
especially in shoes, like the shoe botting is unfortunately not that much fun anymore.
Fortunately, what up, Zeus? Best photographs for listing photos. Yeah, that's a cool thing, man. We actually don't need to do any of that because we're selling listings that have already been around. You know what I mean? How do we get permission before listing? Yeah, before listing. Oh, you created a box. That's fine.
That's what's up.
Where's the class? Link in bio. Link in bio. Yeah, link in bio. So if you go to or it's go.thefbaroadmap.com/register, but it's linked in my bio on TikTok, IG, Twitter, and it's linked in the description on YouTube too.
Yep. Usually about 2 hours or so, Jack. A lot of that's like Q&A. So if you need to dip, you can hop in, soak in all the info, and then hop out when you need.
Yeah, bring the notebook too. We're gonna put you guys on a lot of game, especially because you're a no sales tax young king, Jack.
Let's go.
What up?
That's a great advantage for you.
Yeah. Vincent's out in Delaware. It's a real. That's the best state in the country for the stuff because you get the East Coast buy box share, East Coast delivery dates, East Coast and then no sales tax specific to Delaware there. What up,
I guess it's a population thing that they're not higher on the power rankings.
Oh, well, it's that, man, right?
Yeah.
And you got to bring it. I mean, in a per capita rating, every person counts, right? Every person counts. What's one advice you would give to each brand new account or brand new seller? Find as many other sellers as possible and find people you get along with and solve these problems together. It makes it way more fun, way easier, and you actually avoid a lot of mistakes too.
Yep. Just get started too. Like
That too. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume if you're on the live asking questions, you've been deep down a little bit of a YouTube rabbit hole. So go spend $50 on products today and see what happens. Would you try a product where the price ranges from 12 to 40? That is a huge
That's
range.
like the only.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's huge.
but yeah.
Only if there's like a good history of it selling profitably or at least at break even. Like you got to make sure the risk reward is worth it.
You can return on gates, honestly. Some people have really strong opinions about that. I don't. That does sacrifice a little bit of your goodwill with the retailers, man. But sell them through and get the reps in, man. That's going to be valuable to see that process go through. You already bought them as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Why are they not profitable? Just buy something profitable and ungate with that.
In the future, that's what you'll do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to source stuff on your own. And it's not that sourcing is really time consuming. It's really time consuming when you're newer and don't have a ton of experience. Luckily, over time, you get better at it. Like if you guys watch some of the sourcing stuff, I'm gonna put you guys on tonight. You'll see pretty quickly how sourcing can be, significantly easier over time. Yeah, name cheap for catch-alls. Yeah.
Packing invoice the same as shipping invoice. Usually, yeah.
Yeah, and Vanessa, Amazon might decline you, but if you're submitting any good purchasing documentation after enough submissions, they're gonna take it.
Use like the order confirmation, that type of thing.
Yeah, and there's all different types of purchase data or purchase info you get that you can add to that as you go to make it look more professional, right? Shipping email, delivery email, picture of the product, a whole bunch of stuff there, guys. Bought through Instacart, little shaky. Now, don't do it for an ungate, but that'll be wealth printing, Jack, for that stuff too. Yeah, that'll definitely make money. Don't worry about Instacart for ungates though. Although I like the way you're thinking.
Sourcing from Instacart, is that surely it can't, like you're by default marked up unless it's like a limited time type buy.
There's been some free product loops on there. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Like promos and stuff. Yeah. Just trying to figure out how you guys are paying like 20% extra on stuff to get it delivered. It's still scaling.
No trying to get ungated, only getting ungated. And now pulling the trigger for next year to see what I can achieve. You get it? Yeah, I mean, I don't know about for ungates. You can definitely make some bread on there, though. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, B-Deal, you don't need those for arbitrage. That's the thing, like trying to create your own brand, basically. Save yourself $80 a month. Just use Keepa and SellerAmp.
Yeah. Got a liquidation center is that bad? Some sellers say yes. I mean, that's up to you based on your own risk tolerance. I definitely wouldn't do that long term because it'd be very difficult for you to prove authenticity. If you're a new seller, though, just in the probability curve, you have a very small chance of needing to prove it soon. But I would not recommend it as a long term strategy.
What up, Miguel?
Miguel? Cool.
Wealthy profile pick.
Yeah, that's major W's, Jack, too. Jack, you got to get a profile pick, too. But I saw you had it on the gram. Two sales are good this week. That's what I'm talking about, man. Right? That Prime Day inventory checking in. If you're sending FBA shipments in, make sure you use those 2D barcodes, y'all, as well. Oh, my gosh. My live got flagged for hate speech and hateful.
TikTok did, I assume?
Yeah, man. What the heck?
One rando can roll through and just decide they don't like you.
Yeah, I could do some HV if you want.
Whoa. About to get yourself canceled here.
Have you guys started any private label or just OA? Yeah, just OA and wholesale currently. Private label is dope, though. Like, we'll be the first to tell you guys, everything works. It's just what you will commit to 6 to 12 months on.
Yep. If you had it in the past, then yeah, you can probably hit support on that.
What do you guys? Nah, just sell AMP and keep up for prog.
Anything that's automated is going to miss all the best products.
Yeah.
And by definition, all those tools are just showing all the sellers the same products.
Yeah.
So it's
difficult to find an edge.
It's good if you find one that no one else is using, but unfortunately, if you've heard about it, so is everyone else, and then it's not profitable anymore.
Exactly. Right. And the key is that everyone can agree on what a good listing looks like, right? It's just what you can track down profitably is the hard part. Everything cool. All right, sweet. So we got 58 minutes. We got the free masterclass going down. Make sure y'all go ahead and get registered for that. It's linked in the bio on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Linked in the description on YouTube. Highly recommend. It's going to be really, really worth you guys' time. We got Q&A at the end. Make sure you bring your notebook for a bunch of good back-to-school info. And let's get it. See you guys there. Let's get it.
See you very soon.
Link in bio.